Guys, welcome back to Devious Garage. As you can see by the title of this video, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to wrap your interior, or at least I'm going to be doing it on my car with a couple of tips to help you guys out. So, the main reason that I wanted to go ahead and wrap my interior is because I actually got a package in the mail, which is this. It's a new shift knob for my car. I've been really wanting to get a different one from the stock one. Nothing wrong with the stock one, but I personally feel like I just wanted something to change up the look on the interior. First thing I need to do is actually unbox the shift knob, and then we're going to go ahead, go into the interior of the car and get this thing going. So look at this packaging, guys. Make sure to blur this out because you guys don't need that information. But if you look at it on the inside, one sec, it's kind of hard opening with one hand. There we go. It was clearly made with two hands. Finally got it open, but look at this. I think I just ordered some apple pie or something. Take out this right here. See, look at this. This looks really, really nice. Looks like I just bought a pair of like AirPods or something. But we get some goodies in here. Looks like we got a sticker, some kind of like a thank you card. And of course I had to get the adapter. This is specifically one for Honda vehicles. So let me take a look at this. Let me rip it open real quick. Dang, everything's hecka fancy with these guys. I swear. I need two hands for everything that they have. Guys, this looks so freaking good. Oh my, look at how it just, that's insane. Oh my goodness. The color on this, guys, but this is sick. Can't wait to install it on the car and see what it looks like on the inside. Make sure we got this ready. Go inside the car. Sorry if it's a little dirty in here, guys. Shouldn't be too bad. I did clean it a couple of days ago. But anyways, first thing we need to do is take this shift knob off. Let's see how we do this. So usually this pops off. This bottom piece. Alright, so I looked up a video online to see, make sure I didn't want to break anything. So it looks like all you have to do is pop this off. Okay, so what I did is kind of poke my nail in here a little bit and then just finally. Okay. Now we're going to need a wrench to take this off, and then this should just screw off, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, so we got our 14 right here. There we go. Easy enough. This should come off. And bam. Shift knob is off. So now we got to do is just put the adapter right here, and then put the new shift knob on. Let's see how this looks. Okay, got everything in here. Kind of a unique combo on the red and this like Tiffany blue kind of color. Okay, so first, I'm not sure if this goes first. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna put that one. Then we put the adapter. Little focus for you guys. Okay. Now, moment of truth. Ooh. Let's see. I need that. I think it looks pretty sick. Sorry, I got this like light right here. That's why it's probably reflecting a little bit. Let me turn it off for you guys. There we go. Yeah, this looks sick. Way nicer. You guys compare the... I don't think it's that big of a difference. Well, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely bigger. Feels a little better. Let's just hope it's not super hot when the sun's beating on it. That's one of the main things about like when the shift knob is kind of like metal. The sun heats it up, and then you come in here, you're like, mother, fuck. Back up a little here, but... See, if we just leave that, you're sure it's nice because it's different, but seems like it's missing something. So we're going to go ahead. Let me show you guys the wrap to match this nice shift knob, and then we'll get started on making this car have a whole new look on the interior. And this is it right here. I went with a gloss mint wrap. The company that makes this actually, from what I remember they're called, it's Oracle. I always get it messed up, but luckily I have my little book in here. It's gonna be mint by Oracle if you guys are interested in looking it up. It's their 9070 RA premium wrapping film. So this is the way to go. Sure, it says matte on here, but they do make it luckily in gloss. Just go ahead and look for it, ask for it, and you should be able to find it. It wasn't too hard. So I got everything ready. These are the main things that I use for an interior. It's really not much that you need. This is just the water with alcohol in a bottle. Go ahead and use a wrap squeegees right here. These are the really, you don't necessarily need to get these exact ones. I know they sell cheaper ones out there in a kit. The only thing I do recommend is trying to get one that's a little bit thicker right here on the buffer area. Because the other ones, they get worn out pretty quickly, and the thing about that is when they get worn out, they might scratch the film. So just take that into consideration when buying those. I got my blade right here. Towel is mainly just going to be used so I can spread my alcohol on there to clean the interior, and heat gun. Normally I would use a torch, but since we're doing the interior, I really don't want to burn anything, so heat gun it is for today. So once you have everything set and cut out, you should have your piece ready to go. All you're gonna do is simply peel the film, no matter what color it may be. You're gonna lay it. Make sure you give yourself some on top, because you're gonna use it to tuck that in. Cover here, looks like it's covered here as well. Okay. Now, if this is overlapping a little bit on this side, that's totally fine. Since it's behind the head unit, you don't want to risk scratching anything going like this. So just leave it a little past so that way you know it's going to be covered. Grab your squeegee. You're going to tuck in this area very well, because that's what's going to be kind of like your guide when you put your blade in there. Make sure you get full coverage. Next, when you squeegee downward, working out all those air bubbles. You're gonna make your line across like this. And this is exactly where the blade's gonna go on the bottom. So simply making an outline for the blade to go in. Okay. Nice. So you grab your blade. This is a brand new blade, but if it's not for you, make sure you snap it. Pretty easily there. Perfect. Same thing on this edge right here. Awesome. That's good right there. Now this is kind of a little bit of the shoe fell off. This is kind of the trickier part right here. So just make sure that it's tucked very, very well. Because what happens is sometimes the blade won't go where you want it to, and it might cut it a little short. Okay, so far so good. Just keep tucking it, make sure that tuck is good in there. There we go. Nice. Yeah, as long as I keep tucking, it should be fine. Yeah, looks good. Corner is a tricky one as well, so I'm gonna put my squeegee there, make sure I cut the right way. There we go. Nice. So it all cut through. Squeegee, lay all that down flat, and then this should be cut as well. Looks like there's a little piece missing here on this corner. Bam. Nice and cut. Okay, this top piece right here. And it's kind of a little bit harder to reach. You just make sure you use your finger and make sure it's tucked in there. Okay, and just to double check your work, all you have to do, grab your heat gun, get it all across. And this is just gonna make sure that every corner is laid down properly and there's no air bubbles in it. Awesome. So everything looks set. Good. I really like how this piece looked. I wouldn't say it's an exact match with this, but it does give it a nice contrasting look. Another nice thing about covering your pieces in like wrap film instead of trying to paint them or something else is that you know it's gonna stay protected. You're not gonna scratch it, and if you ever get bored of it, just rip it off. All right, guys. So just like the other side, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. This one's just a little bit trickier just because it has kind of a more like deep in right here. Shouldn't be that hard though. Peel your film. We'll just tuck it in a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna squeegee it. This side's a little bit smaller, so it won't be right there. Make your line again. You use your nail as well, or you could use the other side of the squeegee like I told you guys. Bam. Now this side right here, for all you guys who have a Civic Si, you guys will know what I mean. But basically what you're gonna try to do is you're going to make it kind of squeeze it in there with your finger. If that doesn't seem to work, you can grab your squeegee on the hard side and just slowly kind of work it in there. This corner is going to be a little bit of a pain, but as long as you kind of work it in there and not try to let's see here. It's a little bit trickier. Probably try to get an angle with my other camera so that way you guys can see it a little bit better. Probably gonna end up having to use a heat gun. That'll help the film lay down a little bit better. So let me go grab it. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed my heat gun. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch the film a little bit. There we go. So what I did with the heat gun is that I actually use it to tuck into here. It really helps the film kind of stretch a little bit and lay down a little bit better. If not, you would have had creases all over here. So it's kind of a really difficult angle to get, but there we go. That's better. So you guys see this? It might look bunched up, but honestly, you're gonna cut it right there and that should all clear up. But this is the main area that wouldn't want to go down. So once you use the heat gun, it all laid down flat and it looks really nice. What I'm gonna have to do is now cut here, but you guys will see that on the other angle. Cut through here, cut in the middle right there, and it's all set. So my phone, I guess, is out of space, so that's my bad. It recorded a part of it, but basically you do the same thing as the other side. The only difference is gonna be once you use your heat gun, it's gonna help you lay this down in here a lot better. If not, it's gonna look all wrinkly, and you don't wanna have a wrinkly look. So just giving you a nice little angle of how it looks with this side and this side and this. Wish I could get like a wide shot. So you guys kind of see how that looks. That's what I was going for. Just all three of those things matching. I just have one little piece to go. I'm gonna knock it out. Then I'm gonna take it outside, get a couple shots of the car, and just see what it looks like in the sunlight. Shout out to We Are Likewise. This shift knob and a bunch of the shift knobs that they have are really nice. As you guys can see, there we go. As you guys can see, the engraving on there is sick, awesome, has a really good feel to it. and with now the matching colors as far as the wrap goes, I think it looks sick. Let me know what you guys think down below about this wrap. Tell me if you guys really like it, if you guys want to see me wrap anything else. Now for all the other little pieces like the overlays, that I'm going to wrap them in the same mint color. Right now I know it seems that it's only like a couple 3 pieces that are matching the shift knob, but once you get more and more pieces all wrapped up, it should look even better. So definitely check them out. We Are Likewise will leave their link down below to the exact one that I got. And also make sure that if you are picking it up for your Honda Civic, you should go ahead and pick up the adapter with it, because without it, it won't work. But it's solid, feels good. As always, stay tuned because I have a lot coming for the SI. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and until the next one, guys, peace.